Hello, and this is the tformers.com news desk for the week of June 26, 2012. This is where we run down the biggest news of the week. I'm Peter Van.
And I'm JD Church.
Let's go to the news.
Woohoo!
So, Hasbro catalog has come out, and we get some really good looks at upcoming figures like Thundertron, which we saw at BotCon, but we did not. We didn't get to get take a lot of pictures of them, and they kind of skipped through that thing very quickly. So
yeah, they did not waste time on any of that stuff.
Yeah,
here's an outline of a thing that's happening, and move on.
Yeah, so we got to see Thundertron, who is a lion with claws and blue and white stuff.
It's sort of Beast Machine's horrific.
He is absolutely. Ultra Magnus looks like a blown up version of the Cyberverse figure.
Yep, make our Transformer grow.
Exactly. And we finally get to find out that Skyquake, Hasbro will release Skyquake after delaying him for Dreadwave, for Wave 3. So, unknown now what these three figures will, actually Thundertron will be part of Wave 3 as well, or at least that's what they said at BotCon. But these two figures unknown as of yet, but probably 4 or 5. Or 4, mostly.
Yeah, poor.
Some omissions include Breakdown and Unicron. The latter was previously reported to be a Takara exclusive. Hasbro been pretty mum on Breakdown thus far, so we're not exactly sure what's going to happen. But San Diego Comic-Con is just weeks away, and hopefully we will learn more.
Yeah, I doubt we see that Unicron over here. The images that we've seen seems very spiky, and I don't know how that's going to make it through like the U.S. toy testing and everything. So I'm not going to hold my breath to see that here in the U.S.
Yeah, spiky drop test, Pat.
Yeah.
Okay. T-Formers sponsored Big Bad Toy Stories let us know that Generations Wave 2 will include Bruticus. And thankfully, it will be all 5 figures in one wave, including 2 Optimus Primes you don't want and 1 Jazz you don't want.
Well, there's Optimus you kind of want. And the neat thing is they are offering the 5-pack as well.
That's right.
So you can get the full Bruticus 5-pack for $104.99, or you can get the entire case for $119.99. So basically, you get a free Optimus and an extra Optimus and a Jazz.
Yeah, unfortunately, the prices of the figures have gone up. So, in effect, starting in Generations Wave 2, $14.99 per deluxe figure.
Ouch!
Yeah, you kind of saw that one coming, at BotCon, all the signs were $14.99, but kind of crazy.
Yeah, the figures are getting smaller and the prices are getting higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love inflation.
Yeah. A lot of people are happy about this one. TFC Toys will work on Project Uranus. I still can't stop from saying it. I know, chuckling. But that is the third-party homage to Superion. So they are working on the aerial bots next. The first 2 figures that they've shown off are Phantom and Eagle, the homage to Fireflight and Air Raid. These figures they have shown them off so far in robot mode, limb mode, as well as...
I think there was a jet mode.
Jet mode. Yeah, absolutely the jet mode as well. They definitely previewed that.
Yeah, I think John posted a good question, which is what's going to happen with Silverbolt, because typically that would have the larger piece, the larger central limb. With the Devastator, that wasn't as big of a deal because they had 2 figures to make up that chest. So
absolutely, yeah.
Not sure what's going to happen with the Silverbolt. We haven't seen any images of that yet. So
no, not yet. I mean, these, as TFC Toys and all the other ones do, they will consistently work out old stuff. They will consistently build in, the same figures over and over again. They'll like be 2, 2, 2, or 2, 2, 1, I guess. So
right,
it'd be cool. It'll be interesting to see. All right. So, San Diego Comic-Con prices have emerged. Cliff Jumper is, the Transformers Prime Terracon Rust in Peace Cliff Jumper will be $24.99. The game accurate Bruticus, that's essentially Generation 1 colors Bruticus, will be $99.99. You can stab yourself in the heart once again. That is a biggin. But I mean, 5 figures in 1 pack, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially when you consider that this is going to be the game accurate color, or the generation, no, it's the G1, game accurate G1 colors, plus, if you think about, like, if you were trying to get the big bad toy store version, it's $5 less than that, so it could be worse.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then last but not least will be the G1, the G.I. Joe, his tank vehicle with Shockwave Deco and a Destro and Bat Soldier. And that will be $59.99.
Yeah, I know some people are asking about the that bat as well, the bat figure, because I think on the box art it shows a whole army, and that's something that a lot of people like to troop build. So I had heard some rumors or people suggesting that maybe they'll be selling some of those figures individually. I don't know. I'm sure that'll be a convention only deal. I don't expect those to end up on Toy Shop or anything.
Yeah.
I don't expect any of these to show up on. Well, I think we'll be able to get the Barricus on Toy Shop. I don't see that selling out there, but good luck getting that Cliff Jumper. $25. Those are going to get soaked up at Comic-Con.
Yeah, at Comic-Con, if they all sell out, they will make some available on HasbroToyShop.com's website. Most likely a couple days after San Diego Comic-Con actually officially ends.
Yep.
So Takara, there was some misinformation earlier last week.
No.
And, Takara would be releasing a Transformers United UN32 art fire in conjunction, in the same exact time as Million Publishing would be releasing a mail order only figure, also as art fire. Posting on their Twitter, they said that the Million Publishing version is the only game in town, and essentially this is the same as Million saying last week that there's a lot of misinformation, and the only way to get Artfire in the next year or so is through their magazine.
I mean, is this really surprising? I mean, this is one of those deals and that's why I say, like, grain of salt on that bat thing too, because these are the kind of things that get born out of, people suggesting things or ideas, and they go through two different channels, and before you know it, it's news. So, I mean, considering the deals that they've done with Million Publishing before, and, the Artfire figure itself, I'm not terribly surprised that this turned out to be, misinformation or misunderstanding is probably the best.
Yeah,
but
it's also considered bad business practice.
yeah, to have it's bad business practice to have an exclusive and then allow for a wide release later. Thundercracker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, and finally, Michael Bay has said that Transformers 4 will absolutely, quote unquote, his last and in the franchise that grew on him since 2007. Speaking with the Los Angeles Times Hero Complex, Bay has said that this film is the setup for the next guy, and when asked about further details, he said that the movie may go into space, but not too much because the film's budget has been cut by $30 million. Dark of the Moon cost about $200 million to make.
So, next guy, yeah. There's either going to be another Bay or no next guy. And I swear I heard Bay say that he was done. When was that? Oh, yeah, after the second movie. And then money talked. So,
right, and then after the third movie, too. So.
It's kind of ridiculous, I think, for anyone that's in the film industry to say, yeah, this is definitively my last one, because you never know with time and money. He can say that it's his intention to leave, but,
right.
Enough time and enough money, and yeah, he would make another one.
All right, well, that is it for the top headlines from the tformers.com news desk this week. I'm Peter Van.
And I'm JD Church.
We will see you next time.
Peace.